It appears to be a land dispute, Ensign. On one side is the Afe clan of the native Cyphari. On the other side is a group of human colonists in an enclave, pressing up against Afe territory.
And we are here, why? Ensign, the promotion that Thrawn promised me still hasn't happened. And I'm the only one who knows why. Moff Gadi's flunky made it very clear. For all of Thrawn's military cleverness, he has no idea how to navigate Coruscant politics.
Here, tell me what you see.
Shellfish. Exports have doubled over the past 4 months. About the time the land dispute began.
The dispute has been ramping up for approximately twice that long. But the recent escalation in cross-border incidents does date from that point.
The humans have precious metals to smuggle. Likely because they discovered a new vein under Afe territory. Someone calls in Night Swan. He shows them how to smuggle out their contraband inside the shellfish. You'd think someone as clever as Night Swan could come up with a new technique instead of repeating himself.
Come now. Don't you recognize an invitation when you see one? We really don't know how many confrontations Night Swan and I have had over the past few months. Only those operations that he signs, as it were, do we know to attribute to him. Perhaps you hadn't noticed, but there appears to be a growing number of these incidents around the Empire. There's been an increase in smuggling activity, which robs Coruscant of tariff money. Thefts of metals like dunium have also increased at the very time the Empire is gathering these resources. There have been disputes between peoples within the Empire, which distract attention and drain military resources. Even more disturbing, there are a growing number of incidents of unrest or open revolt. I have no doubt that Night Swan has had a hand in some of the incidents. Let us see what he has arranged for us this time.
I really don't understand the purpose of this meeting, Commander. We already gave sworn statements to Coruscant.
The purpose of this meeting is so that I may meet the dispute committee in person.
It's not a dispute committee, it's a committee for justice. We're the ones who've been attacked, Commander, not the Cyphari.
The reports suggest that is a matter of dispute. Hence the term I've assigned you.
Not our reports. Not any report that anyone in his right mind could believe.
I assure you I am in my right mind. Do you agree, Mr. Tanoo? Are the Cyphari statements untrustworthy?
Ah, yes, of course. The clan thing, you know. They just repeat what their leader says.
May we ask what decision you've come to?
I have hardly had time to make a decision, Mayor Benchel. My next task is to view the disputed territory. Fortunately, I have already received Afe Chief Joko's invitation.
Mayor Benchel is an obvious choice. He's loud and passionate and did most of the talking. But I'm thinking he may be a little too loud.
And the others?
I'd say Scath and Pulsari. Maybe Tanoo, but he seems a little too simple-minded. I can't see Night Swan trusting him with big secrets.
You forget the conspiracy was already in place prior to Night Swan. He may not have had any say in the participants. Still, my congratulations, Ensign. Your skills have improved markedly.
Thank you, sir. Which ones did I miss?
None. Scath, Pulsari, and Tanoo are indeed involved in the conspiracy. Mayor Benchel, as you have already surmised, is one of the duped. Have you any further thoughts or conclusions?
Not yet, sir.
There is yet time. Study further.
I know not what to tell you, Commander Thrawn. The reports of my clansfolk are true and accurate. The humans have crossed the border on many occasions, stealing and attacking. Once, a home was also burned.
Fortunate that it was not the clan meeting house. This structure is rich with the culture and history of the Afe clan.
It is. Few of the Empire would notice. Fewer still would appreciate.
Perhaps. did you confront the attackers?
On 2 occasions, our sentinels were attacked. 8 were injured, none were killed.
Let us now examine the other side of the blade. I am told members of the Afe clan have also crossed the border into the Hollinside Enclave.
Yes, we have crossed the border. Yes, we have inflicted impairment equal to our suffering. But never have we attacked the humans on their own soil.
I would like to see where the first of these incursions occurred.
Here, where the grain was yet ripe and unharvested, is where humans first came unto Afe land.
Chief Joko, did any of the Afes note anything unusual about the crops from this field? Was any grain discarded due to disease or malformation?
Some plants die in all fields. This field has a history of such damage. The stunted stalks are a sign of improper development. You have a keen eye, Commander Thrawn.
I offer 2 suggestions. First, do not hold guards for pursuit. Deploy them solely in protection of your villages. Second, I know that many of your people live in this district. I request that they leave for tonight.
How long would you have us cower before an enemy? Accept disruption for our families and our young?
It will end tonight. What do you conclude from the stunted plants?
Heavy metal poisoning, which implies the vein of ore is near the surface. Easy credits for a group as small as our conspirators. Here they come. And there's Tanoo.
Locate his for record. I want a list of his areas of knowledge and expertise.
His secondary schooling was in organic chemistry.
Was he ever arrested or charged with a crime?
No arrests for Tanoo himself, but his older brother was arrested for possession of spice. Specifically, a rare variety called skarn that forms under grain fields.
Show me the method. This is Commander Thrawn. Send the shuttles and stormtroopers I ordered to this location for prisoner retrieval. Also, add Lieutenant Gim to the TIE escort. Launch when ready.
All this will be for naught if our targets don't stick around to be prisoners.
You are correct, Inside. We must make certain none of them get past us. I'll deal with the land speeders while you target the raiders. Set on stun.
Understood.
I'll start. You'll know when to open fire.
I'll know. How will I...
Take cover!
The raiders. He's lined them up right in my field of fire. And that close to the land speeders, they won't be able to dodge. Thrawn was right. I knew exactly when to fire.
Mr. Tanoo, I expect you're ready to talk.
It wasn't my idea. It was Pulsary. She's the one who came up with it. They forced me. I didn't want to.
A man who is forced to work against his will could easily sabotage their efforts. Yet you did not. You were the one who refined the pre-spice for smuggling. The technique is quite interesting.
Fine. You caught us. Now what? Possession of pre-spice isn't illegal.
He's right, sir. Pre-spice isn't an illegal substance. There are too many other products it can be turned into that are perfectly safe and legal.
But the product you have created is illegal.
You'll never prove it. The others are hiding all our product where no one will ever find it.
Perhaps, perhaps not. One final question. Which of your group brought in Night Swan to advise you?
How do you... It was Scath. She knew someone who knew him and thought he could help.
And so he did. But not enough. His end will come. Yours has now arrived.
What do? Do you attack our sovereign land at will?
I have destroyed the source of the conspirators' profits. If the pre-spice had remained, the attacks would have continued. And if they did, you would have lost more than just farmland.
What more? Orchards? Bridges?
Lives.
I see your concern for my people, but their lives and lands could have been protected in a different way. A better way.
You may appeal my actions to Coruscant. They may repudiate them.
Yet the damage will remain. I will appeal your actions. And I will pray we never meet again.